I think there are, to me at least, there are certain areas that require our immediate attention in the states of Andhra Pradesh and Hyderabad, Telangana. The first and foremost thing is to provide technical resource training for the visually impaired. So in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana together, we don't have any training centers, any proper training center on a regular basis to train the visually impaired, the blind students or the blind youth for employability skills. So the first and foremost need is to establish such a resource center which can train the blind youth in their employment skills and of course make them available for the market. Number two, unfortunately we also lack enough awareness about the blindness among the others. There are a good number of people who are working in different departments, different companies. Increasingly good number of blind students are coming up, joining in different streams, but still the needed awareness in the state perhaps is still lacking. So therefore there is also a need which the Funny Foundation can take up, and this is not going to be an overnight job, and this has to be done on a regular basis. This also requires a mediation between the government, the media, the people and the civil society at large. Number three, one primary area of our absence is the political participation. I think the founder of this foundation has been quite excited about this right from the beginning, and I wish to reiterate that this is again a very long fight to go on. We need political participation because this is where policy making happens, and we have to fight for political participation. I think, but that is a long-term agenda. The foundation can work for it. Now, what are the main challenges that we as blind people face? Personally speaking, challenges are part of everyone's life, be it a blind or a sighted, disabled or non-disabled. And of course, there are very convincing theories to say that everybody is disabled at some point of time. So every abled body is a temporarily disabled body at some point of time. It can happen at somebody's youth. It generally happens to all the people after 50s and 60s, because it's not necessary that all your senses will work properly. And therefore, the challenge therefore remains an important part of human life for anyone. But with the case of disabled, particularly with the blind, it is a challenge that is going to stay with you right from the beginning till the end. But that should not in any way demoralize us, because challenge is also source for opportunity. That's how at least I have been taking it up. As I've said before, I was a blind right from my third year. But then in every challenge we can see an opportunity. But for that to happen, we have to see the solutions, right? For everything, starting from physical barrier to attitudinal barriers, there are solutions. In the 21st century, the 21st century offers us enormous opportunities, enormous possibilities. It will be all the way better for us to take those opportunities, create solutions. Not necessary that every problem should have a solution right away. That's not possible. So every problem needs some thinking, but every problem has a solution. It depends on as to how we create those solutions. If there is no solution, we have to create those solutions. I think that's how the world has been moving on, and that's how the disability and blindness have to be taken on board. Finally, and I say this, that but what can the foundation ultimately address in the immediate future? I think the foundation has a long way to go, but at to begin with, it has to identify those areas of concern that can make the blind people capable of standing up in equal position with others in their own communities to begin with. Be it in their colleges, be it in their colonies where they live, be it in the offices they work. So every blind person in the first place has to feel part of the immediate environment, beginning from the family. The family is no exception. There are many even occasions where the blind and the disabled don't feel really part of the families. Yeah, I think that is where maybe the foundation can take some steps. And ultimately, all of us are social beings, and being part of society is both a pleasure and a pain, and everybody has to experience this. And all of us will have to traverse this journey. I again wish all the best for the foundation and the noble work they have intended to carry on for the benefit of this larger society and for the benefit of the community at best.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.